And although Barcelona was 16 points ahead in La Liga, Real Madrid have been dominant in the cup competitions. So who would earn the bragging rights in what could be the last Clásico this season? We'll get the thoughts of Albert Ferrer and Gaizka Mendieta a little later. But we're going to get straight to the action. Your commentary team, Jerry Armstrong and Rob Palmer.
Well, the Bernabeu bathed in sunshine for the 6th Clásico of the season. A wall of noise greeting Barcelona, teasing Barcelona after Real beat them in the Copa del Rey semi-final this week to make it to the Kings Cup final. Alves clears the ball. Thiago backing in, coming away with it. Fiery defending from Ramos, is wearing that captain's armband with pride today. This is young Morata playing the part of Ronaldo, and he's given it on the plate to Benzema. First blood, Real Madrid.
Wow, that was superb down the left-hand side. What a contribution, Morata, in his first Clásico. Rob, superb down the left side. What a great ball in, and Benzema was sharp as anything to get into the 6-yard box and tap it in. And there's a look of disbelief on some of the Barcelona players' faces. Have a look at this. It's well won here, knocked out wide to Morata. And where's Dani Alves? He's a little bit casual for me coming across, and he allows him to whip the ball on his left foot and stick the ball in. I just feel he's got to put more pressure on him. He's not even putting his foot out to block it. And it's a fantastic cross from Morata. And that's a great tap in at the far post for Karim Benzema. 1-0.
David Villa. Alves. Fantastic run from Lionel Messi, but matched every stride of the way by Rafael Varane.
Well, he is an athlete, Rafael Varane. Clever ball from Dani Alves, and he just ushers him out of the way. Varane, he's a good athlete. He sees the situation.
Barcelona have the ball, but everything is in, well, not their half of the field, but they're not entering the final third either.
That's the important third
zone.
Yeah, you're right, Rob. That's the important third. In that final third, it gets tight. You know, the full-backs get narrow. That's a great
ball
run.
through it. Messi is onside. Doesn't have a lot of support, but we know he's capable of doing it himself. Told you so. Was he off colour this week? Well, he's back to feeling his full self again.
Well, they said he had the flu. He certainly flew there, didn't he? In behind the back four, and then, as you say, Rob, he knows what he has to do. You get him those situations, and he does it all on his own. Cuts back on his left foot and sticks it in the back of the net. Now, that's brilliant timing of the run. He's onside, timed it to perfection. Then he steadies himself up on the left foot, and bang. I think it actually goes through the legs of Sergio Ramos, and that's why the goalkeeper gets beaten at the near post. And that's goal number 50 for the season, Rob.
Well, it's a double milestone, 50th goal of the season, and he's now equalled Di Stefano as the man who scored the most goals in Clásicos. 18 against Real Madrid. Essien. Modric to David Villa. Ball falls kind of for Messi. Easy for Lopez.
Well, that's one mistake there that they'll be glad to get away with. Michael Essien's misplaced pass, the lunge from Sergio Ramos. They can be thankful it was on Messi's right foot, Rob.
Only the second time this season that Cristiano Ronaldo's been left on the bench. Pepe hurdling forwards. He's revelling in the space today, a chance to show something other than his defensive skills. Luka Modric. And at the far post is Morata!
Oh.
Time seemed to stand still for the young man.
What a fantastic ball from Luka Modric. Great piece of play, spots him free at the far post. Dani Alves has come in to cover, and he misses it at the wrong side for me. And again, that shows a little bit of inexperience.
committing boredom. Barcelona's pretty passing style of play. But as they saw Messi, and Kerry can step it up a bit. This is contra. Only one final first half flourish from Real. Two-man team met it. Busquets came away with the ball. Iniesta. Quite often, Jerry, they say a team picks itself when it's doing well, but that's why you have the big managers, the likes of Mourinho and Sir Alex, because they can change things, and maybe something needs to be changed with Barcelona. They have been contained in the first half. Benzema getting Real Madrid off to a flyer after 6 minutes when the youngster Morata fed him the goal. And then a piece of individual brilliance from the great Lionel Messi, equalising things after 18 minutes. And the Bernabeu at half-time, it's 1-1. Referee Perez Laza has a look around. Referee looks into a sea of stars. No changes have been made at half-time. The management of both clubs will be reasonably happy with the performance of the players they've selected. Escher. Chase that assist to Pepe. Mascherano to Alba. Now Iniesta. Messi shakes off Morata. Rounds Modric. Feeds David Villa.
Oh, what a tackle.
Yet another top-class tackle from Rafael Varane.
What a tackle, Rob. That was superb play from Messi. And he looks like he's caught out, and suddenly stretches out the legs, and he just makes the challenge in the block.
Just over 10 minutes gone in the second half. And now it's plan B for Jose Mourinho. Could have been all part of the master plan anyway. Benzema taken out of the firing line. Cristiano Ronaldo, as if he needs it, is introduced.
Well, it's
Kaká's put in a decent shift as well, hasn't he?
Yeah, and Morata's staying on, but I think he's keeping Morata on because he knows he's not going to probably involve him against Manchester United. He might involve Kaká, and he might involve Benzema, who got the opening goal. That's well played from Pepe.
That's contra. Straight into the thick of it, Cristiano Ronaldo. Leaves Piqué on the ground, and Piqué caught him.
He's still happy, is he?
I think he's more upset with himself. He knew that he fell into the trap that had been set by Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, he did for the penalty kick last week, didn't he?
He caught him.
This is definitely within his range.
Cristiano Ronaldo likes the fuse. Oh, brilliant save by Valdez.
Well, watch how much this ball moves when he strikes it. Right through the wall, it starts to dip. Well done, Victor Valdez. He gets a touch to it. Does he push it onto the crossbar then? Marcelo's not even on the bench, and I don't think Mourinho feels he's fit or in the right condition to play against anybody, so I think Contral has to start.
Maybe a protective measure then. Ronaldo at the Pied Piper. Oh. They chased him, and Piqué just about caught up with it.
It's a good run though from Ronaldo, very forceful, running straight into the heart of them. Every time he gets the ball, there's alarm bells ringing in the Barcelona defence. He's the threat. Look at that movement.
Pepe outside of the foot, great pass, fantastic take from Morata. Could be a game-clinching save from Victor Valdez. Experience won over youth then.
I'll tell you what a great ball, what a great run. First touch from Morata is brilliant, and Victor Valdez, well, you got to give him credit, Rob. That's what he's good at. One-on-ones, big save, big save. Spreads himself. And had the young man maybe got a wee bit more experience, he would have kept it lower.
punch. Diego Lopez. Madrid, right across the six. Oh, what a brilliant goal! And that captain's armband clearly means a lot to Ramos because he's led Real Madrid into the lead. He who rises higher scores.
Oh, it's a fantastic delivery, and he is always a threat at set plays, corner kicks, free kicks, and Sergio Ramos gets that half a yard he wanted, got a perfect glancing header on it, and with 8 minutes to go, Barcelona are trailing 2-1. What a super goal.
So often the villain in these games, Sergio Ramos, today is the hero.
Well, that's what I'm talking. He's come in across, and I do feel they're vulnerable, Rob. They're not the tallest of teams, and strangely enough, it's Gerard Piqué is probably the closest to him. Good ball in from Luka Modric, but he gets up above everybody, and a glancing header into the near post there. Wonderful header.
Pushed aside, Gerard Piqué sprung above him.
And Ronaldo will fancy this one. There's a big smile on Jose Mourinho's face now, Rob. He's really enjoying it with 4 minutes to go. And a free kick in the opposition half.
He's already unleashed one which brought a tremendous save from Valdez. He went for the element of surprise. He beat the keeper. Comes to Pepe. And, well, Valdez could just stand there, really, only and pray.
Well, Cristiano Ronaldo cannot believe he hasn't scored again. Have a look at this. Up and over the wall. It hits both the crossbar and the post. The junction of the crossbar and the post. How unlucky is that?
You have to feel sorry for Xavi Herrera. Last year, he was the man that was collecting the tactical reports. He came to the club, or came to the fore this season as the right-hand man to Tito Villanova. And he's in a burning spotlight today.
That's a bad
it was a bad tackle by Alves. And diving in there. It's just a question of time before the yellow card appeared. Ronaldo was down. I think the Real Madrid supporters, thankfully the damage wasn't too bad. And United's fans will be hoping that maybe he takes a few days off to recover. Raucous atmosphere at the Bernabeu. At the moment celebrating home supporters as far as the eye can see. Ronaldo dramatically darts the ball in on another save by Valdez. Too hot to handle, comes to Modric. Barcelona at the moment are taking a battering. That was a bad tackle. He's not going to get away with that. Tries to escape the referee's eye, but he knows exactly who he is. And he knows exactly what's coming.
He skipped past Arbeloa took him out totally. Not once, but twice. Left leg and right leg for Alexis. Great strike from Ronaldo. A lot of movement again on the ball. Well done, Victor Valdez.
Adriano. Here's the drama in the final seconds. Adriano goes down. And the referee takes a lingering look. Well, there was a case to answer. Ramos escapes defence. Well, I think there's about 79,000 hearts and mouths in the Estadio Bernabeu.
Yellow card for Andres Iniesta, is it for protestations?
Well, he's
or
changed the referee ever since he didn't give the penalty kick.
Let's have a look. Back heel, skips in one.
No.
Well, he actually jumped over the top of it, doesn't he?
The leg was left there.
Oh, I don't know, there is a leg outside. I can see maybe why. Ramos's leg is stretched out and he doesn't get the ball.
Drama. Now, when time beyond the 3 the referee promised. It's a game, a fixture that never lets you down. From the first minute to the last, it has drama. And they've managed a double success this week, Real Madrid, in the Cup and in the League. In many ways, it's a meaningless game, with trifling that to the Barcelona players. Now Valdez enters the book, and they lose their cool. And Valdez gets a red card for taking it a step too far. And you can see how much this means to Barcelona. They've blown it today. 3 defeats in 4. They need to find their cool again from somewhere.
Well, I'll tell you what, I said to you, I think it's a crisis. It is a crisis. Look at the reaction of players who are under pressure. And Victor Valdez totally, unnecessarily gets himself sent off at the end of a game. A yellow card followed by a red.
Thank you, Jerry. Well, it may be Jose Mourinho's last ever Clásico. May well be in the league, certainly. And he's left it in style.